I'm Teresa.
I'm David.
We're retired and road tripping. We're in Colorado. We're heading home from our trip to Utah, but we're going to go up to Great Sand Dunes National Park because we have never been there. We're going to get our stamp and a hiking stick medallion. We're going to check it out. I just wanted to show you, on our way, everywhere we look, snow-capped mountains.
Sangria Krista Mountains. Butchered that. Spelled that right.
Look who's enjoying the view. All right, so we got over Wolf Creek Pass. We're on 160 to Alamosa, up to Great Sand Dunes National Park. All right, here we are. We are turning Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve. Lane 6 north out of Alamosa.
Yeah, there's a state park around the corner.
All right, we stopped at the little kiosk right as we turned. Mount Sierra Blanca, right in front of us. The Utes called this valley Tavi-We-Got, or Big Valley. They came here following in the footsteps of their ancestors along this Camino. Their dogs pulled their belongings along the now paved byway. Possession of horses opened new territories and hunting grounds for the Utes to explore. All right, here's the view. And we got this one, the Great Sand Dunes await you. Protect the sand dunes. Lieutenant Zebulon Pike's Southwestern Expedition. Travel the route of these explorers and read Lieutenant Pike's own words from his own journal. We'll have to look into that. When we turned off the road, you can kind of see the sand dunes. Well, you're going to have to see past that irrigation. See? Okay, you can see the sand dunes piled up on that hillside. We're about 2 miles out of the park entrance. All right, we made it. And I was just let you know that almost every national park that we've gotten to, there's been a park ranger parked right before the gate. Checking people, make sure that they're going the speed limit, I guess. Check out the people. Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve, located in southern Colorado, features the tallest sand dune in North America, reaching over 750 feet high and encompassing a vast dune field of 30 square miles with an estimated 6.5 billion meters of sand.
While listening for the sounds of nocturnal wildlife. The beauty of the pure night sky at Great Sand Dunes is a treasure to protect and preserve. A treasure that connects us to the cosmos beyond our world.
The majestic dunes of Great Sand Dunes National Park began forming around 400,000 years ago. Annual visitation numbers are about 700,000 people a year. You need to pay the $35 entry fee or the American Beautiful Pass Senior Pass Currently, no reservations are needed to enter the park. All right, here's how this happened. The mountains and the passes were important in the formation of the sand dunes. You're looking at the San Cristo Mountains. Prevailing southwesterly winds carrying sand across the San Luis Valley were blocked by the mountains. Here are some little known Great Sand Dune facts. Great Sand Dunes is home to the tallest sand dune in North America, and Great Sand Dunes is home to some of the oldest archaeological sites in the United States. I'm really surprised that there are a lot of people here today, and I'm surprised. First day of March. All right, we're going back out to the truck camper. We're going to drive, I think, over to the campground. Give you a campground tour, and we're going to see what we can find in between here and there. All right, here's your RV dump station, amphitheater, parking, and air station. The campground is back here. We're not sure if it's open, but we do know that the road going past the campground is closed. That's why this car is coming back around.
I think I read it's open March to November. Campground.
Campground is closed. All right, we're going to try to turn around here. Or should I go try it down there?
Go down in there because you ain't going to make it.
Somebody made it to the very tippy top. They're at the very tippy top of that sand dune. Whoa, they're so far away I can't stay steady. People working their way up and down. Sometimes they rent boards where you can slide down the dunes. And when it's snowy, people come out here and slide down the dunes with a sled.
March.
The park ranger is opening that gate right now. All right, well, this might be our shortest national park video of all time. We know that's we know there's always a chance things are going to be closed because we're here so early. It's March 1. So the primitive road is closed, campground is closed. Since all that is closed, there's so much, everyone is down there at the picnic parking area. So we're up here picnicking by ourselves. We have no desire to go all the way to the tippy top like those other people are. Okay, good job, peeps. Y'all get to go buy a sticker in there that says you climbed to the top. We have no desire in doing that. Okay. Wait, hang on. These people are sliding down. Let me see if I can get them.
You want one of your chocolate shake things?
No. Okay, okay, well, Dave does have a little bit of info about the dunes back there.
It's supposed to be 699 feet tall. And you can surf down them, slide down them.
And what you say about the park acreage?
150,000 acres. almost 34,000 acres of it is sand.
Wow. Hey, it is impressive. Don't think just because we're not out there playing in it that it's not impressive. It is very impressive. But we just don't have it in us to go do that.
Well, all the roads are getting around all that's all four-wheel drive, high-clearance vehicle roads, except for the parking lot down there where Teresa already videoed that.
Yeah.
So
we're going to go ahead and put it into this one. We did get our sticker. We got our stamp. We got our hiking stick medallion.
Yep.
We've been here now. We've seen it. Now we know if we want to come back or not.
We've seen the maintenance workers coming out of the campground, so maybe they're going to try to get it opened up this month.
Yep. But Dave did also read down in the visitor center that March is Colorado's snowiest month or Utah's. Yeah. I think it's both, actually.
Yeah, it's February, March, depending on what. Down here, as it said on that flyer, the snowiest month for this area is March. So
even though
the campground probably ain't open until end of March.
Even though they have had a dry spell, I just saw that Flagstaff, Arizona normally gets 58 inches of snow, and this year they've gotten 8. And that's one reason why we went ahead and came on this trip in February, because I was watching the weather patterns in January, and they were above temperatures with little snow.
Yep.
So I just felt safe. I looked ahead 2 weeks before we really came.
Yep.
And it looked like we had the weather that we exactly had. So let's go ahead and put an end to this one. Y'all stay tuned because we are jetting over. We're still in Colorado. We're jetting over to La Junta. We want to do Fence Old Fort, National Historical Site.
Yep.
All right, Dave, anything else you want to add?
Nothing I can think of.
America's beautiful. Get out and see it.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you on the road.